What's up, brothers? What's up, brothers? Hope everybody's doing well out there. I took last week off, but I'm back. Hopefully it'll be a sledgehammer. Now, tonight I want to talk about money and relationships. Now, there's a lot of people in the manosphere that have discussed gold diggers. You know, that seems to be a pretty common topic in the manosphere, right? Gold diggers, we talk about those a lot. But what I want to talk about is how the majority of men set themselves up to be sugar daddies. You know, why they're so appealing to gold diggers. Now, the most common conversation starter on a first date is, what do you do for a living? Right? And that makes sense. You know, you're trying to get to know somebody, so that's a pretty common topic that would come up. But that's actually a really bad way to start out a relationship. Now, you will meet women in your lifetime that want to use you for your money. You'll meet women that want to use you for sex. You'll meet women that want a relationship. They want a romantic bond with you. You'll meet some women that will just flake on you and never talk to you again. And all of those are okay, because you can't control what the woman sitting across from you wants from a man. That's perfectly fine. The only thing you can control is what you want from a woman and whether you're going to get it or not. Okay, these are the things that are in your control, or how you're going to go about trying to get that. So when you build the foundation of your relationship with a woman on the amount of money you make, or your career, or your cryptocurrencies, or your investments, or your future plans, what you're actually doing is trying to build attraction based on your income, your money, or what you have to offer. So what you're doing is you're filtering out the women who want a relationship with you, that want a romantic bond with you. You're filtering out the women that want sex. You're filtering out the women that are going to flake on you too. But what you're doing is you're creating a filter that only allows the women that want to use you for money to find you attractive. Does that make sense? And the reason why the majority of men do this, you know, if you're doing well financially, the majority of men do this because, you know, honestly, I think it comes from low self-esteem or inexperience, you know, whatever it may be. But the majority of men correlate their sexual market value with their earning potential, or with their net worth, or with their profession. You know, a lot of men were trained to be that way. You know, they were trained to court a woman. So what you have to offer financially is a massive piece in what you have to offer as a man in a relationship. So the majority of guys kind of take that route. Now again, that's a terrible idea. Now I've met plenty of people. I've listened to speakers, you know, men who are multimillionaires, And a lot of them have the same story, because everybody goes through financial hardships, whether you're poor or rich. You're going to go through them at different periods of your life. I've seen, in many cases, I've seen men, accumulate a lot of wealth. They become millionaires. And what do? They take out loans. They buy a home. They buy cars. They invest in things that maybe don't work out. And they owe a lot of money. And when you owe money, you're a slave to the lender. And when you're a slave to the lender can basically screw your life up and just ruin your life at any given moment. So, you see these guys who are well off, they're extremely wealthy, they owe money, something happens, they lose it all. And what happens when you have built a relationship, or you've built attraction from a woman off of your money? What happens when the money goes away? Well, the relationship's over, obviously. And, you see this happen a lot. A lot here in the manosphere, especially with the MGTOWs, right? That's the biggest reason for guys going MGTOW. They seem to be doing well financially. They meet a woman, they marry her. They go through some sort of a financial issue, a financial hardship, and the woman's gone. And to make matters worse, she wants child support, she wants alimony. She screws him over just as bad as the lender did, basically. So this kind of pushes a lot of guys, scares them away from relationships. But I'd be willing to bet that 99% of the time, the reason why this happens to men is because they tried to attract that woman with money or with a lifestyle. And they attracted the wrong kind of woman. When you're a man who's single and you're out there, you're dating women, what is it you're looking for? Do you want to be a sugar daddy? If so, then talk about your money. Talk about your future plans. Lure her in with a lifestyle. Are you looking for sex? If so, then talk sexy to her. Lift weights, wear a tight shirt. Do what you got to do to be sexually attractive to that woman. If you're looking for a long-term relationship, well, you better have the social skills and the ability to bring out the emotions in a woman. Work on that. But if you open up with money, if you discuss money and you try to attract a woman with money, the kind of women you're going to attract is going to be gold diggers. You would be better off going downtown, going to a street corner, and offering a woman $200 for some sucky. But use a condom, because you're probably going to get herpes. All jokes aside, when you're a single male, you can't control what any given woman wants from a man. But you can control what you want from a woman, and you can control how you go about getting it. So when you go out with a woman, you never talk about money, okay? If it's sex you want, you talk about sex. If it's a relationship you want, you discuss romantic things. You pull on her emotional heartstrings. And if she happens to be a gold digger, if she's only with you because she thinks she can get something out of you financially, chances are she will flake on you, she'll ghost you, she'll never talk to you again if you let her know. And if you're, very open about the fact that you're looking for something romantic, you're looking for love, or you're looking for sex. There's a lot of, I don't want to call it rhetoric, there's a lot of goofiness in the manosphere. You see a lot of phrases, a lot of quips, like, for instance, all women are like that. There's probably some people out there that are going to say that I'm being blue-pilled, but no, you're wrong if you say that. All women are like that is an opinion. What's another one? No woman will ever love you the way your mama did, so don't expect a woman to love you the way your mama did. That's another opinion. It's not a fact. That's just an opinion. She's not yours, it's just your turn. That's another opinion. These are all opinions that men in the manosphere say to their audiences. But what you have to really understand is all those are is opinions. And there's something that trumps an opinion every single time. And that is experience. If your experience says that, well, not all women are like that. If your experiences say that, some women actually love me more than my mama did. If your experience is when you date women, when you have a connection with women, it doesn't seem like it's just your turn. Women invest in you heavily. They have a high level of interest in you and they want to be with you for long. They want to be with you for the rest of their life. If that's your experience, then the opinion of somebody in the manosphere shouldn't matter. And I've been guilty of saying some of this stuff in the past, but experience trumps opinions every single time. And all of those things there, those are all opinions. I think it's funny. A lot of them will say, like, you'll never get the love you got from your mother from, a woman that you date. Look, I'm in my 30s. And last month in Texas and Oklahoma, we had like a massive winter storm that came through. And people down here, we're not really we're not really ready for it. Like the cities aren't prepared for it. Nobody's ready for it. So it kind of hits us and it's pretty rough. It's not like up north where they expect it. Down here, they don't expect it. And look, I'm in my 30s and my mom sent me like a blanket, like some hot chocolate and stuff. And the blanket had like a lion, like a lioness and her cubs and like keeping the cubs warm. It was stupid, but it was like, it's a motherly gift, right? Growing up, I liked lions. I liked big cats, like Joe Exotic style big cats. So she sent me a blanket with lions on it and the mother lion keeping the cubs warm. That's the way a mother loves her son, right? She genuinely cares and she wants him to do well. She wants him to feel comfortable and, be safe. I also had a birthday last month and a chick that we're not even dating. We just talk. I'm single and I talk to women, right? But it was my birthday last month and a few things that she knows about me. She knows I go to the gym. She knows I go to church. And she knows that I get donuts on my cheat day. On Saturdays, I usually eat a couple of donuts. And it was my birthday. She bought me she knows I have coffee in the mornings. She bought me a coffee mug that was had a church phrase on it. She bought me a workout shirt and she bought me a Krispy Kreme gift certificate, right? And that's just a chick who is, we talk. We're not necessarily in a relationship or anything like that. Now, the love that she's showing me is very similar to the love that my mom's showing me, right? So if I were to say, no woman will ever love you as much as your mom did, that's really a stupid statement. It's an opinion from another man in the manosphere. It's not an experience. They don't share the same experience as me. So I can't take advice from somebody that has completely different experiences than me. And that's something that you have to take into consideration when you're watching videos here in the manosphere. A lot of guys are out here paying thousands of dollars to a pickup artist trying to learn how to get girls to like them. In my opinion, you'd be a lot better off saving that money. If you're financially stable enough to spend thousands of dollars to learn how to get girls to like you, then, you have the ability to probably save a lot of money. You could be doing better. You could put yourself up like in the top 5% of men just by saving money. And then if you want to get good with women, just go out on dates. Gain your own experiences. Don't worry about the opinion of pickup artists. Don't worry about any of that. Go gain your own experiences and save your money. And when you're on dates with women, don't bring money up. Let them know. You can even, if you want to bring money up, let them know you're saving money so you're not going to spend a whole lot. You're not going to spend a bunch of money on her. And she's going to have to deal with that because you're trying to save money for a better future for yourself and whoever is with you in the future. That's neither here nor there, though. I'll digress on that subject. Some people will have good experiences, right? And good experiences teach you what you should do. Some people will share bad experiences. Bad experiences will, teach you what you should not do. But generic opinions shouldn't teach you anything. Now, I'm not going to tell you what you should or should not listen to. But what I will tell you is it would be a much wiser decision for you to get out there and create your own experiences before you accept the opinions and the advice from men who don't share the same experiences with you, if that makes sense. All right. That's really all I have to talk about in today's topic. So what else is going on in the world today or this week? The big topic in the manosphere is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Everybody's talking about it. I don't give a flying fuck what's going on with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not that level of a clout chaser to where I'm going to make a video that's like completely irrelevant to anything that we talk about. I know they're trying to make it into like a racial issue. Like the Prince of fucking England married I guess she's half black. And, they're trying to turn this into an issue of racism. Like, come on. Okay, if a family refuses to allow a marriage with somebody from a different race, like you could make the argument that that's racism, but they're married. Like they've crossed that bridge already. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not even going to try to touch that. That's just such a weird subject. The only thing that I might add to any of that is that you got to understand. The top 1%, they date differently than regular people do. There is, a lot of information out there that indicates that, the world's elites, the royalty, presidents, the top 1%ers, a lot of these people are related. So like the royalty from England, they're all related to the presidents of the United States. Even Trump, Obama, Bush, they're all related. You can research that on your own. I'm not going to get into all of that and sound like a conspiracy theorist, but there is a lot of truth to it. And a lot of these relationships that you see, the Prince of England isn't going to just meet some random woman, fall in love with her, and marry her. These are arranged marriages. So they had this planned long before any of us knew about it. And, if they want to steer this towards some sort of like a divide and conquer racial issue, then, so be it. That's hot right now, right? All this BLM stuff, worldwide, they're pushing these racial issues like crazy. All over television, all over the place. It's a very hot topic. So why wouldn't they? I don't know about you, but I'm one of the people that's not dumb enough to fall for it. But a lot of people are. It's entertaining. It's interesting. They like it. Anyways, what else is going on in the world? Congress is trying to ban assault weapons. What else is new? The reason why we have them is to protect us against the government. When the government's trying to take them away, we have to understand that's not a good idea. That's my opinion on that. I guess that's about all that's going on in the world right now. It wasn't really a very eventful week. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short. And guys, I hope you can excuse my voice from this video. I went out jogging today and there's a lot of pollens in the air, so I'm kind of a little bit off. That's all I have, guys. I hope you pressed play when you saw LFA and you had a better day. And if you watched it all the way through, I want to thank you for that because it really helps with the algorithm. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and all of that. And that's about it for tonight, guys. Until next time, see ya.